It seems like we're just going under, and there she goes beneath the surface. That is Victoria, and she is going down. Hello everybody, my name's Hushey, and welcome back to the Victoria project. Now, you'll be noticing a little bit of a difference in the bridge up here, and as well as you're going to see in a minute, you'll be noticing a little bit of a difference down in the engine room as well. We've pretty much stripped the bridge. Now, there is reasoning for this, and I've also stripped the engine room. There's reasoning for doing this, which I'll get to. But first of all, I just want to show you around. So, I've moved the bow thrusters from here to here, just for now. Like, obviously that's not the final spot, but they were just getting annoying, like, to have to go here and then get out and then do it and then look and then get back. It was just so annoying. So what I did, I just put it here, just for testing's sake. We've still got the actors here doing a great job. Then we've got a few things still to go, you know, our sound computer, distress signal, weather display, and our radar. And this is on both sides, we've still got to do this stuff. We do have our current position set up as well for our coordinates, which is very useful when you're traveling. So let's go down to the engine room right now, and I'll show you what we've been doing. Okay everybody, and welcome back to the engine room. We're going to have a look around. As you can see, very different. We actually changed the whole thing around, because before we had 4 blocks, the hull of the ship. This is kind of a test fuel tank. 4 blocks covers the entire ship, and we've changed it now to what it should be, which is 2 large tanks running down the entire length of the ship. And in here, as you can see, this is full of fuel. This is what we run off. Plenty of fuel. In fact, I think we have like 450 something around there. So quite a lot of fuel. Let me show you right here. We've got 487,000 litres of fuel in each tank, which is always good. Now, let's have a look at these engines. As you can see, I haven't quite piped them up yet because it's a new build, basically. I've just redone the whole thing, really, because it just wasn't working too well. The engines were great, but the placement wasn't too good and the power wasn't too good. So I've gone ahead and doubled it up, which is, you know, it's better this way anyway, because in real life, the engines aren't just one, like, story. They're two in real life. So I think it's better this way, personally. But there we go, we've got the engines, we've still got to put casing on them of course, but we've got these set up. So if I go ahead and start it up, I don't actually have the ability to put infinite fuel off because the pipe's not hooked up of course. So we won't be seeing any smoke, but if I do turn on these engines right here, I'll show you what we've got to work with. Okay, so we've got the engines switched on now. I'm just going to change the RPS limits and then change the idle to like 3 so it's not going chug chug chug. And that should fix our issues. There we go. Okay, so this is what the engines look like when we've got them running. Just fans for cooling, essentially. Nothing too important. But you may have also noticed up here, I've got 2 major things. Now, the first one's quite boring. It's just a box of yellow cubes. If you know my channel and building style, you know if I use any yellow blocks, in fact, if I use any blocks at all that I just place down with the colours already on, because that's making paint errors, you'll know I don't do that. So if there's anything yellow, like you'll see this on Victoria on this bit here, and then I think there's a little bit on Scylla, and there's definitely a lot on Morella. This is just weight balancing for the ship, otherwise the bow end would just be sticking out the water, and that's not good. But if we go over here, you may have noticed this as well. This is a door, and essentially that's what it does. It's a door that goes to the outside world, lets some water in. And it's quite fun. I actually have a clip that I'll put on screen right now. Me and a couple of guys from the Discord, which the link is in the description for, and it's in my about page if you want to join that. We're just checking out the ship, seeing what it performs like when it was sinking. Just a bit of fun. But regardless, that's what we've been working on. And I think maybe, you know what? Let's sink it. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. We're going to take it out to the sea. We're going to get it going with the sinking process. So let's get this thing going. Now, of course, if you're new to the channel, you won't know that we have a drift modification on the boat, which causes the boat to slowly rev up. As you can see, we're only going 5 knots, but it's increasing. And this is because we have our rev up and drift modification on the boat. So as you can see, we're getting faster and faster. It's got a pretty good top speed, but of course, like a real ship, this thing actually has to get to speed. So we're going to let it get out to sea a bit more, so we're in deeper water. And then I think we're going to spawn in some waves and we're going to sink the boat. So let's get going. Alright, so we're back on board. We've taken it out to sea a bit more. It looks like we've got in a tricky storm and it's pulling us under. Oh no, totally didn't do it. Anyway, so let's just watch how this pans out, I guess. Whoa, we are lifting up a lot here. Wow, look at that. Okay, we need to get out of here. But yeah, we're going under. I don't need to narrate it for you. You can see very well we're going under. Here it is. So we plan on having some sort of system that if the water gets near the engines, it's just going to cut them off. I think that's probably the best way to have an engine in this game. Although I think it should be automatic, although it's not. So can we get out of here? Let's see. Can I fit through here? I know I can, but can I fit through with it sinking? I can. Right. We have jumped up. Ignore the floating crane. It makes total sense, believe me, believe me. Yeah, the floating crane, if you've not seen the last video, that's just because it's just somewhere to put it. It's not causing an extra physics body, it's welded to the deck. Although that is causing extra physics, but we'll forget about that one. But yeah, here we go. So we seem to be going under it. We're actually not sinking as quickly as we were a second ago. But it is coming... Oh no, I fell off! It is coming up the decks here. Wow, I am getting sucked away from this boat. Jeez Louise. Whoa! That was a big wave. I need to get up here as soon as possible. I wonder which side's going to sink first. The stern, like as far aft as you can, or the funnel. The last time I tried this, it was the funnel that went down second. But I believe it might be the stern possibly this time. It depends how it sinks. If it goes down at this angle, it'll be the funnel goes down. But if it keeps rotating, it'll be... I don't know, we'll see. Alright guys, and we're back. It seems like we're just going under, and there she goes. Beneath the surface. That is Victoria. And she is going down. But anyway guys, this has been Victoria. Thank you for watching. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, and if you enjoy this sort of content, why not press subscribe? I've got some awesome projects coming your way. That's why I've been so busy and got a little done for this project. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you all very shortly. Goodbye.